Master Goodman. You're looking better than a Goodman, sir. The perfect specimen of the species.
I do hope Miss Sarah Huffington agrees with you.
Oh, you, sir, are a prime catch.
I am at that.
You've read all the good books.
From cover to cover.
You know all the latest dances.
Every step.
You have no bad habits or vices.
All things in moderation.
And best of all, you've got plenty of plenty.
Right. I can give Miss Sarah Huffington a fine life, as to which she's become accustomed.
Ah, a life at ease, weighted by hand and foot by such as myself.
Exactly. Now, George, you mentioned that you are Miss Sarah Huffington.
Come again, Master?
I want to practice my proposal.
I'm blushing already.
Look demure.
Oh, Roger, you bring out the beast in me.
That'll be enough. Now, as I say, for some time now, my dear Miss Huffington.
My name is Sarah.
Sarah. My dear Miss Sarah, I've been entranced with your radiance, your beauty, your unending charms. Will you stop that?
You gotta blow, you gotta blow.
Please, George. Where was I?
My unending charms.
Oh, yes. Your unending charms. It has become clear to me that you would make me the happiest man in the world if you would consent to give me your hand in marriage.
Oh, Roger, I don't know what to say.
Say yes, of course.
I don't know. This is a big decision, you know.
Stop! The proposal is perfect, isn't it?
She'll melt like butter.
Oh, big, oozing puddle of love. And then here is the ring that will seal our betrothal.
Isn't that a mite big for a delicate little finger?
Shh! Someone is coming! It's the lady. Let's hide and listen how she boasts about me to her friends.
Is that such a good idea?
I'm not afraid of the truth.
Oh, Sarah, you're so funny. Anyone who snatches you will get a prize.
I don't want to be snatched up by just any man.
You wouldn't mind being caught by Roger Goodman. He's so dreamy.
Everyone seems to think so.
The temperature in the room rises when he's around.
I know. I find myself moving my fan more quickly when he approaches me.
And I wouldn't doubt if he's coming this afternoon with a very important question for you, Sarah.
The entire countryside knows he's smitten with you.
I know. Every time he's around me, he seems to drool like a puppy.
He's well educated, you know. He can even read and write.
I know.
He's so handsome. Everyone stops to wonder if he's made of flesh and blood or marble.
I know.
And he's got a chunk of change.
I know.
You don't sound enthused.
I know.
Stop saying that. What's wrong?
He's due any moment will undoubtedly ask you for your hand in marriage.
She knows.
It's normal to be a bit nervous about such a proposal, Sarah.
And you won't do much better than Roger Goodman.
I'm not so sure.
What? Have you found someone else?
Yes and no.
What do you mean yes and no?
Just that. I know what type of man I want. So yes, I have found someone else.
What type of man is better than Roger Goodman?
Him.
But that's a pirate.
A vicious criminal.
I think he's merely misunderstood. Isn't he handsome?
If you like scars.
Isn't he dashing?
If you don't mind getting hanged.
But you have to admit, he's exciting.
You've been reading too many Lady in Western Brooks novels.
The pirates lady must have gotten to you.
Oh, the way the pirate king grabs Cecilia and whisks her onto his pirate ship to the exotic West Indies makes my heart race so fast I think it's going to burst.
Things like that only happen in books.
I want them to happen in real life.
Sarah, you've lost your mind.
No, when Roger Goodman arrives, I shall send him packing. I want a man like this, dashing, daring, ready to face danger with a sword in hand.
Can I have Roger then?
Do with him as you will.
Sarah, have you seen that broadside? Oh, there it is. The sheriff wants to see this.
Oh, certainly, Father.
What were you doing with it anyway?
Oh, we were just commenting on what a fearful creature this Bluebeard is.
Fearful indeed. He robbed another one of my ships. He's cost me a fortune already.
Oh dear, that's terrible, Father.
But he shall not get away with it. I shall personally hunt him down and string him up from the yard.
You, Father?
I sail on the evening tide.
But what am I to do here all alone?
Water the flowers and do your embroidery, my dear.
Water flowers indeed. Sometimes I hate my life as a lady. It's too boring. Come on.
Where are we going?
I'm not going to meet the man of my dreams sitting here doing embroidery.
Bluebeard, did you hear that, George? She's going after a pirate.
It seems so. Begging your pardon, Master, but it seems that she wants some excitement in her life.
We go to dances and socials. We went to the horse races just last week. That was exciting.
She wants real excitement, sir.
She wants a pirate.
Seems that way.
But I'm not a pirate.
Well, how badly do you want Miss Sarah Huffington's hand in marriage?
I want it more than life itself.
Then perhaps she should grow a bluebird of her own.
If she wants a pirate, I'll give her a pirate.
Now you're talking.
I'm asking me already. Can I even give you a hoe and a bottle of rum?
Begging your pardon, Master, but perhaps we should get you a tutor. Someone who knows the ropes, so to speak.
Hey, if he doesn't know the ropes, then we'll hang him from one.
Come along, Master. There's nothing a walk off the gangplank won't cure.
Any sign of it?
Of who?
This tutor you've been touting.
Not yet, sir, but I have something of a crew, Mustard.
Why did you put mustard on the crew?
That means I rounded up a crew.
Then why didn't you say so?
Would you like to meet them?
I ain't heard you.
Stop saying that! All right, you worthless pieces of horse poopy, form a single line, one after another. Like this.
Is this the best you could do?
This is all I could do. You didn't give me much time, you know.
Very well. You're first. What's your name?
Claude.
Claude what?
I don't know, I forgot.
Claude. Can you read? Write? Cipher?
Pardon me, Captain, sir. There's no use asking that question to any of us. None of us got any schooling.
Very well. Have you been to sea before?
No, sir, went on a boat once to cross a river, but we had to row that once, sir.
A terrible trip it was. The current flung us miles downstream before it hit a rock and the boat sank.
Then can you swim?
Oh, no, sir, we walked ashore.
The river was terrible shallow.
How have you been making a living, Claude?
I haven't, sir, unless you call sleeping on the docks a living.
How about you?
I'm Maud, his sister, and if you need a cook, you've got one. What do you cook? Flapjacks.
What else?
Flapjacks.
Flapjacks is her specialty.
And what I can't do with a flapjack.
Next. What's your name?
Squawk! What's your name? What's your name? Squawk!
I said, what's your name?
Squawk! Squawk!
I don't want anybody who speaks French.
Pardon me, Captain, but that's your youngest sister. She thinks she's a parrot.
Blimey!
Just give her a cracker and she'll be happy.
What good is she going to be?
Oh, Captain, you won't ever find a better conversationalist.
Begging your pardon, Master, but they say every pirate worth his salt has one.
I suppose. Are you sure these were the only ones you could find?
So, Captain, what kind of voyage is this going to be?
Well, men and ladies, this isn't going to be any pleasure cruise. The Petunia is going to make a name for itself as the most feared vessel on the high seas. Other sailors will tremble at the sight of our flag. Our object is to raid and plunder.
Are you saying that we're gonna be
Pirates? Aye, and we split the booty 50-50.
But there are 5 of us.
I get 50% and you split the other 50% amongst you.
Doesn't that sound fair?
Cause it ain't.
Sounds like he's a pirate.
We split 5 ways.
Or you'll starve in the brig. George, help me!
Sorry, Master, but I'm with them.
All right. We split 5 ways. 6, you split it 6 ways.
Long John!
Not
Long John Sliver. Aye, it's me.
Hi, it's me. I'm Yari Squawk.
You know something? I hate parrots. You leave her alone, Long John. I'll cut out your liver. It's already been cut out. Your spleen. That's gone too. Your gallbladder. That got cut out first. Then how about your heart? Never even had one to begin with. Who exactly are you? You liverless, spleenless, gallbladderless, heartless brute.
This is your tutor.
Long John Sliver.
And who are you?
Roger Goodman, a ruthless pirate. You ruthless? Oh, that's great. See here. You're on my ship. I paid for it with my father's hard-earned money. If you ever persistent laughing at me, I'll make you get off! I will!
This the fellow you've been telling me about, George?
That's him.
I don't know if there's much hope.
But you're an expert, Long John.
I can't work miracles.
But you said you could turn anybody into a pirate.
But I didn't have any idea who anybody was.
Remember our part of the bargain?
Aye, that be true, George.
What was our part of the bargain?
Well, in return for turning you into a ruthless pirate, we have to sail the Petunia here down to the Caribbean.
The Caribbean? What for?
For the treasure! Treasure?
Now there's a word I love to hear.
Where is this treasure?
On an island. What island? Treasure Island. Where else?
How do you know there's treasure on this island?
Because I buried it there myself 10 years ago. We plundered 18 ships over the years, and it was all filled with doubloons. Gold doubloons. 6 chests of gold doubloons we had. But then we got caught in a storm. The crew was all swept overboard, but I managed to get the 6 chests into the dinghy. I made it to the island and buried the gold, so when I was rescued, nobody knew I had the treasure. I told myself someday I'd get back there and dig up that treasure. And today's someday! Yeah, our lucky day. Treasure. Gold doubloons!
What are we waiting for?
Set sail!
Now hold on a minute. You want this dandy turned into a pirate, don't you?
That's what he wants, yes?
But before setting sail, we gotta make a few changes around here. Like what? The first thing is the name of this ship.
I named it after my favorite flower.
Petunia, don't I? Oh, we need a name. We need something that sends a chill up the spine. Petunia don't exactly send shivers up and down my spine.
Then what name do you suggest?
The rat, the spider.
The scorpion.
The cockroach!
Cockroach?
Well, cockroaches send shivers up and down one's spine.
Shut up, Galati! We'll call this tub the sea serpent.
I like that.
Then we've got to change the flag. You want to scare everybody with the flag, not have them think that we're hosting a tea party. How about something like this?
Saints preserve us.
That screams enough to shiver me timbers.
Shiver me timbers? I like that. Then it'll fly that skull and crossbones. It'll wave proudly above the sea serpent.
One last thing, Mamie. What's your name?
Roger Goodman. Captain Roger Goodman.
Just like I thought. That's the wimpiest name in the books.
How dare you! It's a long-respected name. My father has that name. My grandfather and his father before him.
We need something that sends a chill up the spine.
Something like Captain Me. Captain Bad.
Captain Girl.
Captain Cantankerous.
Captain Cockroach.
Captain Crunch! Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Those all stink.
Now see here. I don't want to be saddled with some bloody awful name.
That's it.
What?
Blood. Captain Blood.
Makes me blood run cold.
I sailed under Captain Blood.
Now see here. This isn't a contest. You can't vote for my name. Maybe I don't want to be called Captain Blood.
But think about Miss Sarah Huffington, Master. What will she think about it? Lord Goodman.
You mean Captain Blood?
Now you're talking.
Let's set sail!
Looks like it's curtains for you, Captain Belvedere.
Those sharks down there look mighty hungry.
They just hang around the gangplanks waiting for some trash to fall in.
Don't worry, these will happen so quick, you'll never know what will hit you.
I've always liked fish. I made a study of sharks. Maybe they'll listen to reason.
Yeah, sure.
You know, on second thought, maybe I can help your captain out a bit.
You think so?
What have I got to lose?
Just everything below your nose. I've told the captain you're ready to talk.
So tell me, Laverne, what makes you lead a life of crime?
You mean why a good girl like me go bad? I'll tell you, Pops. When I was a little girl, I wanted a dolly. A special dolly, one I saw in a toy store window. She was beautiful. She had blue eyes, golden hair, and the most beautiful lace dress you ever saw. But my mother said, too bad, we don't have enough money. When I was older, I saw a pair of shoes I wanted. They had pearl buttons on them. But my mother said, too bad, we don't have enough money. So right outside the store window where I was standing, drooling, I met the captain. After our first job, I bought those shoes. And after our second job, I bought that dolly. That answer your question?
Sir Belvedere, are you ready to talk?
Yes, I won't resist any longer.
What made you change your mind? Our little buddies down there?
let's just say I'm not ready to be someone's dinner quite yet.
Yeah, Belvedere, you'd be a little tough, a little stringy, and I'm not sure you'd have much taste.
You don't have to be insulting, Huff and Puff.
It's Captain Huff and Puff to you. Now, what can you tell us about Bluebeard?
I saw him
Recently?
6 months ago
Where?
in a treehouse.
A tree house? What's that?
A house built into the trees.
Where do they have trees big enough to build a house?
The island.
What island?
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island, huh? How do we get to Treasure Island?
Well, follow the equator to the deep Atlantic, making a right and sail south for 500 miles. You can't miss it.
Why is it called Treasure Island?
Rumor has it that Long John Sliver buried 6 golden chests there.
Long John Sliver, huh?
Most ruthless of all pirates.
More ruthless than me.
To be honest, my lady, I had never really heard of you until you boarded our ship.
We're working on that. I just sent 5 press releases in bottles detailing just how ruthless the Pirate Queen is.
Yeah, and I drew pictures to go with them. It won't be long before they'll get a one poster out about you, Pirate Queen.
And just to prove how ruthless I am, you're going to visit some of my friends.
What do you intend to do?
Hey boys, it's supper time. But don't worry, Captain. Those aren't sharks, they're dolphins. And you know something? From here, the water's shallow enough to walk ashore. Bye-bye.
Ah!
Another Maui Maui, Bluebeard?
In a little while. They're delicious. What did you put in them?
Coconut milk, rose milk, goat milk, and milk of magnesia. That'll keep your motor running, eh, Captain?
At a nice slow pace. Just the way I want my retirements to be.
I don't know why you had to go and retire.
Simple, Smudge. I'm pooped. And with you and Dundee keeping my image alive, it's not like I've really retired at all. It's all little secrets. Everyone else thinks I'm the terror of the high seas.
Voila!
Finished?
Ah, you want to hear?
Do we have a choice?
I call this one a pirate on a storm-tossed sea.
I like the title.
In days of yore, when men were men and women as fair as could be, the greatest captain guided his ship across a storm-tossed sea. The wind she blew from north and south, the waves they covered the deck. The captain shouted, "Save the sails!" The men said, "What the heck? We're doomed to drown. All is lost. The goods will never sell." "Hold on," the captain scolded. "Their courage starts to smell."
I like that.
But we never said none of that.
Put a lid on it, Smudge. Continue, Dundee.
The captain tied the yardarm. He scaled the mizzenmast. He crawled out on the ropes above, despite the rainy blast. His example caused the men to think, and some began to cry. They sprang to their positions, not caring if they died.
I sure cared and you did too, Dandy. I remember distinctly how you screamed, "Look at Bluebeard, he's a regular nutcase."
I never said such a thing, Captain. Smudge is just jealous because she can't read or write.
Jealous of that tribe? Huh.
Stop bickering or I'll make you walk the gangplank.
They know you joke, Captain. You never make anybody walk the gangplank.
Can't stand side blood, can he?
I'd like to find out what happens. Read on, Dundee.
The ship was saved, the crew rejoiced. That cold December morn had never had any one of them witnessed such a storm. But lo, the cargo, she was gone. Its home, the ocean floor. But then another ship was spied, brisk action, there be more. The swords were drawn, prepared to fight. The crew would never flee. They'd bravely give their blood and guts to the salty sea. They sliced the first mate right in half, then gave the sharks a snack, and fought into a moonless night. Their victory in the sack. They plundered gold and silver as its captain walked the plank. They fired cannons upon the ship and cheered as she done sang.
Bravo!